Hi, this is Ryan Richards from the Sonnenalp Club. I'm a fitness trainer here, and during this time where all of us are at home because of the coronavirus, we decided it would be beneficial to make some fitness classes for you that you can do at home without any equipment. And today we're just going to do a little circuit that'll help keep you healthy, keep you moving. And this is a circuit that I'm going to perform for you, and I'll also share as we go some modifications that you can do to make it easier for you. So as we get started here, just make sure that you're hydrated, you're well rested, and that if something hurts, don't do it. And make sure that you pace yourself during this class. Should take us about 40 minutes or so. And we are going to begin in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to start, and we're just going to march in place. We're going to keep your knees nice and high. And all of these exercises we're going to perform for about 30 seconds or so. If you find these exercises are easy and you would like to extend the time, you can also go for about a minute or so. So we're going to go about 20 more seconds. Knees nice and high. You want to make sure that you're keeping your chest up, your shoulders back. Keep breathing. Okay, in 5 seconds. We're going to touch the ground. Try to minimize your knee bending. We're going to walk out. Hands back to the feet. Just going to loosen up here. You should really feel this. The back of your legs and your shoulders as you walk back. And if it's hard for you to walk back, a modification you can do is just drop to your knees, kind of walk back like such, come up to your hands, so drop to the knees if that's easier for you, and right up. And then we're going to kick our feet now for 30 seconds out to our opposite hands. And again, these first few exercises are just warm-ups to kind of get your body heated up. Okay, and then you can use a mat if you have one at home. If not, ideally do this on the carpet just so it's a little softer. We're just going to lie down and we're going to stand up 30 seconds. Make sure you use both legs. Use the left leg, come to your stomach. Right back up. Maybe even try to get up without using your hands. Come down, right up. Maybe one more. Try to use the other leg. And then we're going to repeat. We're going to do 2 rounds of this. So knees nice and high. 30 seconds. And again, modifications. You know, if this gets tiring in your legs, you can just step up just a little bit easier. We're going to go 15 more seconds or so. Knees up, nice and high. 10 seconds. Good, guys, keep working. Okay, now we're going to walk out. Walk right back. 30 seconds here. Up and down. Try to keep your body moving. And of course, if you get tired at any moment, just rest if you have to. 10 seconds. Okay, now high kicks, 30 seconds. Okay, good. Now we're going to take about a minute break here. Something else to consider when you're home and you're doing these workouts that we provide for you. So you want to make sure too that you're eating well, of course. This is a good time right now to really focus on your diet and self-care. So make sure you're getting adequate water, eat plenty of vegetables. Also, just minimize processed foods and really take care of yourself. I'm not a registered dietitian, but more vegetables, more water, and adequate sleep at this time just to help reduce stress from everything that's going on will be beneficial for you. Okay, here in 30 seconds, we're gonna start our next little series, and we're gonna be doing 3 exercises, 30 seconds each, and we're gonna circuit those back to back, and then we'll take a short break. Okay, we're gonna go here in a few seconds, and again, find yourself on the floor for some of this, and I'm gonna try to keep the space relatively small, just so that if you're in a small living situation, you'll have room to do this. So we're gonna start with a 30-second bear crawl, so the opposite limbs move. So when my left knee moves, my right hand moves. And then backwards. Nice and easy. And then forward. Left hand moves, right knee moves. And then backwards, 5 seconds. Another modification for this one, if that's challenging for you, you can just keep the knees on the ground, moving forward, and then backwards, 30 seconds. Okay, line up, 30 seconds. We're gonna do a reverse lunge, 30 seconds, right knee forward, or right foot rather, left knee up. And just a different view for you here. We're gonna keep the shin vertical, drive that left knee up. We go 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and then we're going to switch. Left foot forward, right knee up. Just keep moving here. It's one of the great blessings about this time we're in. It's a good time to focus on getting in good shape. You don't have any equipment. You can just use your body here. Okay, now find yourself a mat where again the cardio will work. And we're gonna come down on all fours. And we're gonna go 30 seconds up to the hands, down to the forearms. Up to the hands, down to the forearms. Make sure here too, that when you do this, you're pushing up with each arm. So the right arm comes down, left arm push, down. Right arm push, and down. Left arm push, and down. Okay, moving on here, we're gonna rest a few seconds. And again, take your time. If you need to rest a few minutes, that's fine. We're just gonna repeat this cycle here 2 more times. Okay, here we go. We're gonna crawl in 3, 2, 1. Forward and back. Sometimes it's easier to slow down and really focus on really good sound quality movement here. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then we'll come right up. We'll start our lunges again. Right foot forward, knee up. The other thing we're doing here is we're trying to focus on the fundamental movements, using our legs, our upper body, our core. Hand switch. Again, a different view here. Left foot forward, and knee up. Also with lunges, the bigger you step back, the more you'll emphasize the glutes, your rear end. The closer you step, the more you emphasize the quad. So make sure you mix it up. And good. Now we'll go back down. We're gonna do our plank ups. Okay, here we go. Right arm and down. Left arm and down. Good. Up. Up. And down. Really push through that heel of the hand. Push hard. Up. Down. Up. And down. Good. Okay. Take a rest for a moment. And we're going to go in 20 seconds. So right here, we're going to get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's keep working here. Nice and hard. Bear crawls are great for working the abs, the top of the hips and quads, really good on the shoulders as well. Okay, and right up. Here we go, lunges, right foot forward and knee up. I know this is good for me. Spend a lot of time lifting weights. Some of these bodyweight exercises are hard, and they'll get you out of the gym routine that we're accustomed to. So, bodyweight exercises are a great break from the norm of your gym routine, and you might find that you gain some good progress during this time from doing different things. 30 seconds. And then again, plank ups, here we go. Up, down. Again, make sure you use both hands. And again, we're in a rest. Okay. Is that 2 rounds or 3? Kind of losing count. We're going to do another one just in case. That's the other thing. If you find this routine's easy, just add rounds. You don't have to necessarily add exercises. Just either add rounds or add time. You can go 45 seconds, 60 seconds. The other modification you can do at home, if they're too hard, is cut the time down to 15 seconds or 10. Everything's always modifiable. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, keep working, guys. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds here. Okay, good. Left foot forward. Something else while we're resting, a modification that you can do for lunges. A lot of individuals have a hard time keeping their shin vertical and keeping their torso upright. So you can take a broom handle or a stick, a piece of wood, anything that you can find in your house. And what we're going to do is just use this merely as a prop. And this will help keep your posture true. So I'm going to keep my left foot forward, and I'm going to hold this with my right hand. And we're going to step back and come right up. And of course, you can drive that knee up as we were. But this will help stabilize you in a single leg stance that can make this exercise more doable for some trainees. So here I'm going to have my right foot forward, hold the stick with the left hand, and we're going to drive that right or that left knee back and up, and up, and up. And again, you can use any household object, a bedpost, a door frame as well. Okay, so we're going to take a few minutes here and rest, get some water, and then we'll get ready to move on here. Hopefully you guys are getting out on the mountain and skinning up. We've got the snow coming down. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. So this next set of exercises we're going to do here in a minute, we're going to be focusing on squatting, a crunch variation, and we're going to do some lateral movements as well. So something to consider when you're exercising is a lot of movements occur in the sagittal plane where you can see the exercise performed when you look at somebody's body from the side. One of the neglected movements that we often fail to perform are things that we see within the frontal plane, where we do things sideways. So any side movements, any lateral movements. So we're going to incorporate that here in a moment too. So we're going to get ready in 10 seconds and we're going to start our next little series of exercises. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So on this squat, my feet are shoulder width apart and my toes are pointed out slightly. I'm going to hold my hands out front just to counterbalance, and I'm going to sit deep onto those heels. And notice I'm pushing my knees out to the sides and I'm remaining balanced on a full foot. One of the things that we don't want to do here is let those heels come up off the ground like such. Don't worry so much about the shin angle, okay? Just make sure that you're staying on the heels of your feet. Let's do a few more here. And then we're going to go to the ground. Okay, this next one, we're going to come down and we're going to put our hands behind your head. Now, another modification you can do with this one, if you're prone to neck problems, is you get a towel and hold your head up like such. This will make it comfortable. And we're going to go 30 seconds, elbow to opposite knee. 4 hands here, like such. And I'm just going nice and slow. It's not a race here. And really just twist those elbows towards the knee. 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now we're going to get into that lateral lunge I talked about. So we're going to start with our feet hip width apart here, hands right on the hips, and I'm going to just step to my right here. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to step to my right here, and I'm going to put all my weight on the heel of that right foot. And I'm going to do this 30 seconds. Hips back. You can hold your arms up front to counterbalance. Hips back. Notice I'm on a full foot here. Hips back. Push through the heel, right up. Stand tall. Let's go 10 seconds here. You also feel a nice good stretch on the inside of that left thigh. Feel free to get deeper, way down. Okay, now we're gonna do 30 seconds on the left side, on the heel. And push to that left heel. Five seconds. Okay, let's rest for 30. And keep working here. We're about halfway through. Okay. Get ready, 5 seconds. We're gonna do that squat from a different angle. Just gonna stand this way. And here we go. On the heels, keep the chest up, keep the arms out. It's also important when you're exerting. So in this case, when I'm standing up, I sit down, I take a deep breath in, exhale. Always exhale during the exertion. Inhale, exhale. So, especially with exercises that you're performing when you're standing, we call ground-based exercises, where you're pushing through the feet, or exercises like push-ups when you're pushing through the hands. It's really important to exhale during the exertion. Okay, here we go. Elbows to knees. Just keep breathing. Ten seconds. And right up. Okay, I'm going to show you these lateral lunges from a different view. We're going to go from the side here. Just so you can see how I'm pushing my hips back. I'm trying to push my hips back as far as I can. Anytime you're doing squats or bending motions, or in this case, these lateral lunges, you can never push your hips back far enough. So you really want to stretch back, hips back. It's okay if your chest pitches toward the ground. You don't have to stay vertical. You're getting those hips way back to the side, to the side. I'm pushing through the heel of my right foot. And pardon me too if I'm not real accurate on the time. Like most coaches, we can't count. Okay, now we're gonna do this view. Left leg to the side, 30 seconds. And again, modify the time if you need to. You can go longer, shorter, or add rounds to the workout. Let's go 10 seconds. To the side, to the side. Okay, we're gonna rest 30. Ooh, I'm getting tired. I'm not used to this stuff. Even good coaches have their weaknesses, huh? Okay, let's get ready. Okay, let's get ready to go. Okay, one more round here. In 3, 2, 1, hands out, squat. Exhale, exhale. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Good, on our backs. Here we go. Lateral lunges, here we go. To the side. Again, modification. Use that pull. Step. And that way you can pull on the handle. And the other modifications for this, just step to the side. You don't have to go as deep. To the side, to the side. Okay, rest a moment. Ten seconds, we're gonna go. These next three exercises, we're gonna be doing some work for the outsides of your abs, the lateral sides. We're gonna do a glute exercise and we're gonna do a classic. We're gonna do a burpee. And this exercise gets a lot of bad rap. Most people perform these with sloppy form and not proper technique. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of a different way to perform these as well. So let's start. We're going to go on your left side, and we're going to thread the needle here. So as I'm on my side, I'm going to take on my left side rather, I'm going to take my right foot, make sure it's in front. I'm going to keep my left foot behind me, like such. You can stack the feet as well, but let's go right foot in front, left foot back, 30 seconds or so, come right up, and extend the arm up. We're twisting the bit through the torso, 15 seconds. Five seconds. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So now, I've got my right elbow down, my left foot is in front, and I've got my right foot behind me, and we're gonna come right up and call this threading the needle. Right through. "15 seconds. And right up now. So we're gonna do these burpees. I'm gonna show you how to do these. So one of the things, or one of the at-risk joints, especially as we're getting older, some of us aren't there yet, but one of the joints that's at risk are the wrists. And one of the reasons I don't love traditional burpees is trainees will crash on the ground from a standing position and jar the wrists. So a way to alleviate that, before you kick your feet back, get your hands on the ground, feet back, forward, and stand up. instead of just falling on your hands, just make sure hands here, feet back and up. Stand up. Feet, or hands on the ground, feet back and up. And to make this more advanced, you certainly can jump. You can also throw a push-up in. Hands here, back and up to the feet. Okay, on to our glute marches. So we're gonna come down on your back here, and we're gonna get the hips up nice and high. Point the toes to the ceiling, and for 30 seconds, we're just gonna pick up the knees just a few inches. You don't need to go all the way up. Just little marches. Keep those hips high. Drive your shoulders into the mat. And 15 seconds. Keep those hips high, knees up. Okay, rest a moment here. Take a brief moment. We're doing great, guys. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back. You also want to make sure on these side planks, this threading the needle, that your forearm's 90 degrees. Keep that shoulder right over the elbow. You want to make sure your arm's not out here or back like this. You want to make sure you're nice and tall. Keep that elbow 90 degrees. Okay, here we go, 30 seconds. Okay, good. Other side. On the right forearm. So 90 degrees. Right elbow under the shoulder. Left foot forward. And get ready. And go. Hips up. And a slight twist here. $15 seconds. Good. On the back again. Hips up, toes up, hands on the ground. Really keep those hips as high as you can. And knees up. Tap. Tap. Okay, right up. And we're gonna go our burpees here. So again, hands on the ground, feet back, up, up. Nice and smooth. You don't have to jolt your body, just be smooth. Five seconds. Okay, rest a moment. Doing great, guys. One more round. Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Arm up. Stay tight through your midsection. Okay, other side. You're doing great, guys. Keep going, we're almost there. Okay, left foot forward, right foot back. Elbow underneath you, get ready, and go. Okay, good. On our backs. Hips up, hands in the ground. $15 seconds. Okay, up. And our burpees. Here we go. Hands on the ground. Feet back. Up. 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 Good work. 15 seconds. One more. And a big rest. We got one more circuit, guys. Okay. This next one, you don't really need the mat for. Just come on the floor here. We're going to get on all fours, and we're going to elevate our knees. Kind of similar to the bear crawl we performed earlier. We're just going to pick the knees up, and for 30 seconds, we're just going to come right up and push our hips back. Over the hands, hips back. It's like doing a squat on our hands and knees. Hips back, come over the hands. Hips back, over the hands. Back, over the hands. Okay, right up. And here we're going to go 30 seconds. We're just going to shuffle in place, side to side. Kind of keep your head up, keep your chest up, and we're just going to side shuffle in a small area here. Just back and forth, keep your feet moving. Notice I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm up and pushing through my hip joint here. 15 seconds. Side to side. Okay, good. Now, we're just going to do a little jump rope in place. We don't even need a rope. We're just going to pretend to the feet are hip width apart, and we're going to just go. Balls on the feet. Try to be soft. "15 seconds. Doing good, guys. We're almost there. 5 seconds. Okay, good. Right back down. And we go. Hips back, over the hands. Back, over the hands. If your feet slide, you know, a modification you can do at home, like if you're on a hardwood floor or a laminate floor, is try to find a wall, put your heels against the wall, and hips back. That's a good way to keep your feet from sliding. The other modification you can do with that one, if it's too hard for your knees to be off the ground, is just to merely rock your hips back and forth, like such. That's a good modification, right there. Okay, here we go on our side shuffle. And if these are easy for you, just go faster, maybe bigger strides, side to side. And a good modification is just to merely go slower, side to side. Big steps. Keep your head up, okay? And then jump in place. Good work, guys. Way to join us. Stay tuned for more workout videos. We'll talk next time.